Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today instead of a normal voice acting scheduled video, today we're going to be doing a story video about the story of Gohan, and a special shout out to Miss Vangus's class who is watching right now. Well, without further ado, let us begin with the story of the hero Gohan. Alright, well, let's begin. So, first of all, we need to go over our characters. Now, Gohan is the son of Goku, and Goku is the protagonist of the show called Dragon Ball. It's a pretty popular show. If you do not know it, you may search it up on your own time. It's a very popular show around the world. Now, there are going to be a few characters in this story cover that I'm doing. Most of them are allies of Gohan or Goku, which are the main characters we're going to be talking about in this video. And if there are any villains that I talk about, I will clearly say them and, distinguish them from the rest. So, without further ado, let's actually begin now. Alrighty, well, let's start with the call to adventure. So the call to adventure here is for Gohan. Being Goku's son, he realizes that he has a huge responsibility in that Goku also protects the Earth, meaning that Gohan will eventually have to grow up to protect the Earth eventually. So now Gohan realizes that he is now going to become a hero because he is the son of a hero. So this is going to require him to have lots of mental strength. As you'll see, I'm pretty sure it's episodes 1 through 5 of the original Dragon Ball Z where he realizes he has a huge responsibility and he will eventually become the hero. So that is his call to the adventure. Alright, so now we have the refusal of the call. So the refusal of the call for Gohan is when he actually realizes that he's a pacifist and he doesn't want to fight like his dad. Not obviously fight to hurt people, but fight to protect others. He just doesn't want to hurt anyone in general. So that's him refusing the call because he just doesn't want to, help. Alright, so now we have the supernatural aid. Now the supernatural aid is where someone of a higher power helps the hero. In this case, it'd be Piccolo. Piccolo is an alien from the previous show of the original Dragon Ball. So Gohan is being trained by Piccolo. It's very tough, intense training, and this is how Gohan begins to develop his fighting skills. But keep in mind, he still does not like fighting. This will be very important later in the story. Alright, so now we're going to skip around a bit. So we were previously in the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z. We're now moving to the Frieza saga or Namek saga, in which Gohan and everyone else goes to planet Namek, which is where Piccolo is from, to find the Dragon Balls there, to collect wishes and all that stuff. And all goes wrong because it turns out there's a tyrant there called Frieza who's also collecting Dragon Balls, and as you can imagine, this is very bad. So in this Namek saga, which is now considered crossing the first threshold, is where Gohan begins to show his power. He actually lands a devastating blow on Frieza, the tyrant, who is, the bad guy, collects all the Dragon Balls, kills tons of people. He actually lands a huge hit on his Frieza's second form. Frieza has 4 forms. Anime is complicated, don't ask me about it. Alright, so now after the Frieza saga ends, Goku successfully kills Frieza after becoming the first ever Super Saiyan. We now skip around a bit to realize, as we were starting to go into the Cell saga, now that Gohan realizes, oh, he's actually part of the Z Fighters, who are the people who protect Earth. He's actually going to have to fight now, and he's going to have to contradict with that pacifist side of him. And he realizes this, and this is what we call the belly of the whale part in his hero story. Alright, so now as I said previously, we were moving into the Cell Saga, which is the second official saga, not counting the Saiyan Saga, in Dragon Ball Z. So here, we have a new enemy that are the androids and Cell. If you want, you can look this up on your own time. I'm going very fast, sorry about that. But we have the Road of Trials here, which is where he's training up for Cell, he's training up for the androids, because Goku, his dad, realizes that even though Gohan is a pacifist, he has huge untapped potential power in him, and we're going to see this later. Alright, so our next part for Gohan is atonement with the father. In this case, Gohan actually approaches Goku and tells him that he actually does not like to fight, and the only reason he actually trained with his dad is to spend time with his dad, not just to train and stuff. Goku, obviously, I'm pretty sure, for those who already know Goku, is a really dumb person and often called a really horrible dad. And this makes sense that Gohan just wanted to not just train, but he wanted to get to know his father well and establish a connection. And he was kind of denied, but this also plays part later in the series. Alright, so now we have apotheosis. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, please correct me if I did. But this is where the hero finally realizes their true potential and they begin to unlock a new form of power. Now for Gohan, this happens in the Cell Saga, right at the end of it, when they're fighting Perfect Cell, the big baddie of that saga. And he becomes a new form of Super Saiyan, finally breaking through his pacifist ideals and saying that, you know what, I can be a pacifist, but I can also be one who protects others. Alright, for this next part, there's big spoilers. If you ever want to watch Dragon Ball Z, I recommend you cover your ears, I don't know, anything like that, put headphones in, because I'm now going to be talking about the end of the Cell Saga, which is kind of important, kind of big to the story. Alright, so for this next part, we have the ultimate boon, where Gohan finally realizes that with his power, he can use it, and he has finally reached his max. He thinks he's reached his max, according to the story. But now he realizes he is a true protector of the Earth, and he is the lead Z fighter. If you did not know, once again spoilers, Goku died during the Perfect Cell fight, leaving Gohan as the strongest person on Earth to protect everyone from all the big baddies that come in the future. Alright, so now we have the refusal of the return. This is seen when Gohan, during the Buu Saga, if you did not know, the Buu Saga is after the Cell Saga. There are 3 main sagas in Dragon Ball Z. So in the Buu Saga, Gohan actually lays off fighting to study in high school. Is that funny? Because most of those people who are watching this are in high school and are probably studying right now and not fighting other people. But yes, Gohan actually studies, he does his stuff, and he actually lays off his training, and he becomes a very weak person, and he does not want to return to fighting. Once again, he does not want to become what he had with his true potential back then in the Cell Saga. Alright, so now we're going to do a huge skip. We're skipping from the Buu Saga. Let's just say Buu was defeated by Goku and Vegeta. They were defeated. Gohan did help in that, and there's probably some prime moments in the Buu Saga, but they're not as important as what we're about to go through right now. Next is the rescue from without. Now this is during the Tournament of Power. We did a huge skip. We are now out of Dragon Ball Z and into the modern Dragon Ball anime, which is Dragon Ball Super. Now during this, there's also different sagas in Dragon Ball Super, but the final saga in this show is the Tournament of Power, which is a tournament between all the universes, because Dragon Ball has multiple universes with multiple people, and it's a competition between the 7 fighters of each universe, the strongest, to see who survives, and whoever loses gets their universe erased. Very morbid. But yes, Gohan participates in this and has some prime moments, and he actually needs the help of others to win this tournament. And spoilers, they do end up winning the tournament, and they use their wish, which is the prize for the Tournament of Power. You get a wish. They bring back all the other universes. Alright, so our second to last part is the crossing of the return threshold. So now, spoilers, this part has a huge spoiler for the new movie, Dragon Ball Super superhero movie that just came out. If you do want to see that movie, cover your ears. But for this next part, we're now going to be talking about how Gohan realizes that he has some unfinished business to do, and he has to protect the Earth once again. Alright, so now, in the new Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, Cell actually comes back. Yes, Cell from the Cell Saga, he comes back, but he comes back in like some Godzilla form, some weird, ugly Godzilla form. Don't worry, it's a bit confusing, but if you watch the movie, you will understand. So now, against this super powerful Cell, all the old fighters are coming back and doing stuff. Gohan's fighting them. He's fighting the minions, which are Gamma 2 and Gamma 1. He's fighting them all. And during this battle, Gohan does something that is very reminiscent of the last part where he broke his limits in the original Cell Saga. Alright, so now we're going to cross over, as we were just talking about the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. We're now doing the final part of his hero story, the Master of the Two Worlds. So now, during the movie, huge spoilers now, if you really want to watch that movie, cover your ears, Gohan unlocks a new form called Gohan Beast. Yes, he unlocks a new form, and using this, he defeats Cell Max. And don't worry, I will provide a link to all the videos in my description, and I will also have some short clips of the actual moments in the end of my video. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we finally reached the end of the video. I know, it was a lot to take in, but I left out many details and all that stuff. So I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for listening to my summation of Gohan, and I just hope you enjoyed the video in general. Now, without further ado, here are 3 special clips that I hired voice actors for to voice 4. Here they are.
Gohan,
Write the essay, and make sure you get a 442. You know, I'd say he's gone to a better place. But we both know he got a 222 on his essay.
No. 16. You gave your lives just so I have a chance to get a 444 on my essay. Why did you do that? And why did Cell kill him? Cell's gonna kill everyone. I can't let this go on anymore!
Gohan.
Gohan, snap out of it! Your father would write a 442 essay. It took him several hours. And even if he was weak, he'd be still standing there writing with his pencil.
You know, he's right, Brat. It's just like you told me. There's no point of being afraid of writing an essay.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
With one pencil.
Magnificent! One final chance to write this essay. A climactic showdown!
Give me an essay your dad could never write. Show me your power!
Grab the bodies and move!
Write the essay.
Do you really think you can write that essay? Do you really think you can get a 444?
Tell me when your hand starts cramping, Brat. Then I'll start writing faster. Worst case scenario, you get a 0 in all sections of your essays. I will win this battle!
I don't care how many paragraphs you write. I just need one good one to beat
What's
you.
that, Brat? Are you struggling? Maybe you should take a break and plan more.
I really don't think he should take a break. He needs to keep writing and try to hold him off. He's writing faster than me, has better punctuation, and longer paragraphs with better words.
Gohan,
I can't
listen
do
to me. Hey, son. I see you're writing a huge essay over there. And I think I have a few tips and tricks to help you win this battle. I think you can write faster, have better language and punctuation. You just need to listen to me, Gohan.
Dad, I don't think I can do this. He writes so much faster, he's so much stronger, and I don't think I can win against him.
Gohan, I want to tell you something. If you don't write this essay, you're gonna fail. And you're gonna fail your class. You're gonna fail your parents, the people around you. And they're gonna die because of your failures. And all of that just because you can't write an essay? Come on, Gohan! You're better than him. You're better than me. Write that essay! You see? Look what believing in yourself does. Look at that power. Gohan, you're more than just my son. You are son Gohan. Now plant your feet, grit your teeth, and write that essay! So what's this, Brat? You'll second wind or you'll die in gas. Either way, I win.
I can write faster than you! Gohan! No, take solace, Gohan. Though you have written this essay alone, you will fail it alone. That's just my dying wish to you. You will fail! Oh no. Do it now! Is that all you got? Okay then, I guess it's my turn.
Alrighty, well, now thank you for watching those clips of Gohan. That's the actual character, and thank you to the voice actors. Hold on, okay. I'll admit it. If you picked up on this, I'll be very surprised. But fun fact, that was actually all me. I voiced all the characters in there, and if you didn't know, I've been an actual voice actor for 4 years, and I voiced for several games. So yeah, anyways, now that you have a little plot twist there, and I'm probably cowering in my desk in complete embarrassment, I just hope you enjoyed this video, and that you just have a little bit better tomorrow. Thank you for watching.